Hello YouTube, this is American Mechanic with Nick here. We're working, working on the 9673 here. Got a really weird situation going on that has got me completely stumped. So what's happening is, I'll show you. It's easier to show you than tell you. Thing's been sitting for a little while, but we put the key in the ignition, turn it on. I don't know if you can see that. Glow plug's going. I don't have any lights over there because I burnt the wiring. But if you listen, that's all it does. I cleaned both positive terminals. I cleaned both negative terminals. I cleaned, like, super shiny. I pulled them off and cleaned the whole thing, cleaned the inside of them two. This guy's kind of the sketchy one because the cord, the end where it joined up here kind of ripped off, and I kind of had to fandangle this, and it's been working for about 2 years now like this. But it's just all the three wires are wrapped around just that bare copper wire there, and it's like interweaved, and like I could probably yank on this and it'll pull it off the battery and try to pull it off the starter. That joint ain't coming undone very easy. But you can see the battery's not old. It's got a full charge. I've got this big old Harbor Freight special, not special, but Harbor Freight battery charger. I threw it on 200 amp start, and I put it straight on that positive terminal right there, and it still did the same thing. Just every now and then I can get it go and then it shut, and then it does that. Cleaned, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a ground right there on the frame. I cleaned that guy. It goes under here to the to this guy, to the black cable, goes back over there. I cleaned that. I cleaned it. I don't think I have a light. Nope. But probably can't see it all the best because of the bracket that's sitting over it. But I pulled all that off, cleaned that off, then came over to this side, cleaned that one off. Didn't clean the oil off the bottom, I know. But I cleaned the whole surface, degreased it, cleaned off the end of the cable. Lots of grunts, yes, I'm getting old. But cleaned everything down. Brand new alternator. Brand spanking new starter. Literally brand spanking new. Degreased that surface, cleaned that whole surface up. And I even found this random ground strap that went from the frame to the cab, and I went ahead and cleaned that guy. I snapped the bolt down there, so I went ahead and put a new bolt there. But like, I am completely stumped. I don't know what's stopping this from getting enough power to start. This is the only other ground strap I found, and it's fairly clean right there, but it's covered in oil down on that end. So I don't know how clean it is, but getting ready to tackle that one, but that one's a pain in the butt. I also got this random one that someone else put on here that goes from there to the cab. I'm going to clean that one here in a minute and see if that changes anything, but might as well start on it while I'm with you guys. Hopefully you guys won't get too bored of me jibber jabbering over nothing. And in 10 miller at 14. Oh, that was a 13. Where's my 12? I know I brought a 12 out here. 13. Oh, was that the 12 I had in my hand? Yeah, that is a 12. So it's smaller than a 12. Is this actually a 10? It is, Jesus. Wasn't paying attention to the camera there for a bit. That's my bad. I'm gonna laugh if this is a problem right here. This random ass ground strap that comes up off of a stand that's bolted down to the valve cover and like doesn't even have that great of a path of grounding, but apparently it works. If this solves it, I'm gonna move this guy to like this AC compressor or something right here where it have better ground on the aluminum, but I'll clean it. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see anything right there. Yeah, I might be able to. See if I can make it shiny again. You know, one of the most painful things you could do, at least I think you can do with one of these wire wheels, is sit there and like working on the thing and then the damn thing just walks up your hand and you try to stop it when it's like right there in your hand and just eats the holy crap out of your hand. I was doing that other handed like this, holding something, and it went and got me right there in the back of my hand. Yeah, like that just happened like a week ago, and you can kind of see the scar right there. Yeah. Okay, that looks clean. It looks like most of the paint's off of that. There was more paint there than that when I started. Kind of surprised me that they left it freaking painted. I don't want to clean the bowl. You know what? That's going to be my downfall. I'm going to clean the bowl. Yeah, I just stick a bolt and pair of pliers with this guy and just... And now it's a little cleaner. Move it over, yeah. That way you guys can see. Yeah, I got this ratchet for free. Napa Carlisle lifetime warranty. Went to a yard sale, found a really old, like 1973 Napa ratchet for like $2. And I used it for a while, and I went to pull the lug nuts off of this truck with it, and it blew its guts out, literally just free spinning either direction. So I took it to Napa and traded in for this, because this one was the closest design to it, which wasn't even right, but that's like R38F. But yeah. Let's hope that this firewall side one is a 10 mil also. Yep, it is. Yep, whack the paint. Good job. I don't care about the underside of my paint. If I was working on someone else's car, I'd probably put a rag or do this a little bit differently to where I'm not whacking it. Like, I'd put my finger here and here so it wouldn't hit the paint. Smash my fingers rather than the paint, you know? But the paint in this thing is like toast. It's my wife's truck, as you can tell. Has the other emblem up there in the windshield, but it's toasted. She had that Blue Lives Matter thing in the back window there before I met her. Jeez, I feel like I'm bending the friggin' firewall while I'm doing this. Feels as if this is a lot harder than it should be. There it goes, it loosened up a little bit. And probably not loosened up by hand yet. Very boring, come on. Come on! Why won't it come out? God damn, how long of a bolt did you have to put in here? Why? Why does it need to be this long? This is not fair. Okay, at least it's loose by hand now. What? What? Why? Why would you use one of the hood? Like, better choice. Literally right there. Bad choice. That's really annoying. I gotta grab a 14 here and see about pulling that guy off. Is that one the 14? Yep. Might be 13. I'm sure I can get that to work, but I'm gonna put that guy back in there because that is not good having something pulling on that bolt, because that bolt is specifically designed. Really? Well, freaking A. And it stopped right there too. Let's see if I can get it from underneath. Touching it. Okay, I almost got it. Yep, okay, yep, lost it. Alright. I'm dying now. Yeah, yep. Just want this to be over already. Ugh. Oh, and I still have over half of it to go. Oh my God. Come on. Yep. Believe it or not, that brake booster is only about a year old. Actually, no, I lied. About 4 years old. And that master cylinder is replaced at the same time. Yeah, I just did like a whole shitload of maintenance to this thing, and it goes down. I was so pissed. Like, I think there's something like $500 or $600 I just dumped into this thing, and it did this to me. But I guess it was kind of to be expected, since it used to be an old Missouri truck. Or yeah, Missouri truck. It's military because The doors are literally Kevlar lined in the back. The firewall is Kevlar lined all the way underneath the seats, and it stops right behind the front seats. But rust got the better of her. That is the cab mount for the front left, and she literally punched through the floor, and she punched through hard enough to bump the floor up. Like, the whole floor of the truck right there is dimpled up, and it's like pulled this jam up, and it's all bad. But hopefully I can get it running enough and get it running good. We'll find another body for this engine and transmission. I need to pull this engine anyways because the exhaust manifolds are literally gone. They're just rotten, and the two bolts for the up pipe down there popped apart, and that's what all this black down here is, and all the black like on the side of the frame there, like you can see, that's all exhaust. It gets even worse the further in you go. But I've removed as much stuff away from where that heat trail could possibly go, except for the fuel tank. And I always try to keep a lot of fuel, not a lot of fuel, but a decent amount of fuel. I think I'm gonna go after this front one here, set you guys down so that I can do this. Trying to do everything one-handed is fun. Okay. Trying to watch what I'm doing through the camera, and it's not working too great. As you can tell, this is probably comical. I'm gonna have to remove the paint from here after I'm got this bolt out. Trying to use my forearm with the ratchet. Having to move my whole upper body to do so. Yep. Spray foam insulation works when you gotta run new headlight wires. Previous owner, before we did that, and they oh, it's right here. You can see the splicing into the headlight. I just use those stupid clips, and they destroyed the frickin' switch inside in the dash. I can't even hook it back up. I have to get a whole new wiring harness for the headlight switch. And this truck's so far gone, I just haven't bothered undoing the Jim Riggery because I gotta undo it anyways when I go to swap it over to the other cab. Okay, the socket finally grabbed a hold of the bolt and is actually holding it now. But yeah, this truck's been giving me some nightmares ever since it went down. Friggin' starter was so the old starter was so badly worn out or shorted or something happened to it that it blew up the freaking starter testing machine at O'Reilly's, and I had to wait a whole week before they could test it again, but they went ahead and gave me the starter down there under warranty. Sorry, I should give you guys a warning. I'm gonna go ahead and start this. Let's see how good it connects to it. Okay, so it needs to be flipped over, but it's so stiff to work with. Maybe I do. I'm gonna have to probably flip it over because the hood will probably get in the way if I don't. Like, because of that nub right there. Let's go ahead and clean that guy up a little bit more. I don't know where to set you guys to get a good view. Hi. Trying random locations in the engine bay. Hey, it's staying. Yes. Alright, forgot what I was doing. Oh, I cleaned this off. Hey, I saw that. Trying to run away. Oh, hey, that actually came out really nicely clean. Alrighty, I think that will work for installation. I need to clean the bolt off too. Where do I put my multi-tool? Oh, all the way over at the other end. Hopefully one of these days I can afford like a GoPro or something. One of those action cameras or... Jeez, and then I throw the bolt on the ground. What did I even do with it? Oh, there it is. Haha. Went like 4 feet off to the side. Alrighty. Now what I do? Oh, it's right there. You guys are holding on to my ratchet for me. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if you guys got a good view. Oh, you literally can just see the edge of what I'm doing. Maybe if I go up here, you guys can see the ground better in there. Sucking it flat nicely. Alrighty. Let's do a visual inspection real quick. Nothing's in the batteries and the engine. Okay. Let's see if this makes a change. Okay, it turned on. Alright. Wow. Really? Oh! I give up for the day. No, I'm gonna keep messing with it, see what the heck's going on. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. Talk to you guys later.